Let's get it.
What's up, guys? It's Wednesday for the Dynasty Pylon, so we're going to go through our shenanigans type of show. I'm Brian the Grizzly with Mark. We got Alec in here, and we got two guys sitting on the couch, and we got me. Let's go, DJ. Go, DJ. That's my DJ.
Hey, I've been on the couch since like week 10.
That's true.
I know. I saw your ass print.
I got a button on the couch. I've been there so long.
Alec came in and said, like, hey, Mark's sitting down, and he's like, that's my spot.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, wait, that's my spot. You have this spot. All right, Mark. All right. Let's
keep it warm for you.
Well, hopefully, guys, we can go ahead and look at the rest of this NFL because, I mean, I got to say, Wild Card Weekend did not do anything to be negative at all. It was so great. I was excited about everything I got from it. Even though some teams that I thought were going to win lost, I didn't even care because it's just the excitement of each game was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you okay with
what
that?
I think the craziest thing is? Are you okay, Alec?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm good.
The crazy thing for me is there's 4 teams left in the NFC, and you're the only one that's not in the NFC East.
NFC West.
Or West.
No, this almost reminds me of last year when it was the Commanders and the Eagles, and we were the last two standing. So the NFC East was going to go to the Super Bowl no matter what.
Yes. It could be that way, but not if Caleb has anything to say about it. Let's go. What says that? How about them Niners? Dakota, 100%, honestly. Those Niners pulled off.
That's right. I picked the Niners. Easy. Let's go.
That's true. I said that if we were going to beat them, we had to stop McCaffrey, and we did running the ball. He only had 45 yards, but there's this thing called he's a leading receiver for the 49ers, and that part we didn't stop.
Well, Mark, you do know I was undefeated and picked every game correct for the playoffs, right?
Yeah, only because you picked the Bills.
I mean, I picked everyone correctly. West has been the best for a decade. I don't know if they've been the best because I mean the East was really good. I mean, look at the Eagles. Eagles were in the championship game, the Super Bowl, for years. I mean, for 3 years in a row, basically. Winning or losing doesn't matter. So I mean, the East has been good, but San Francisco's been fire, and the Rams have been fire for the rest of the decade. So I can't really turn away anything he's saying.
I think last year the NFC North might have been a little bit better. Just saying.
And I think that
14-3.
Until the divisional round, yeah.
True.
Then they all just folded.
Dude, the Lions disappointed me highly. The Eagles were beating the West except for last year. Yeah. Yeah, they weren't. The West was winning, but then the Eagles kind of. But you gotta remember the year before they made it to the Super Bowl too, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Eagles were doing good in the championship game,
and they still can do good, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and go through some of the news. First off, I'm going to talk about the games. We saw the Rams come back against Carolina. Made me have to do 4 shots because it was a 3-point game instead of I took 5.5. Had to take 4 shots yesterday, so that was not fun. Bryce Young really played well to a point where they took his 5th-year option, and
I heard that.
I think Bryce Young could be something good. I can see him being a starting level quarterback in this NFL for a while now. You guys agree?
Well, I've been saying it, I think now for 2 seasons. I think Bryce Young is one of those slow burn QBs that's just going to constantly keep getting better and better and better. And I would not be surprised if he eventually has that season where he just goes off like crazy, takes them to the playoffs, and actually does good in the playoffs. Because this year kind of reminds me a bit of the Lions. What was it, 2 or 3 seasons ago, where they looked good, but they weren't like there yet, but they're a playoff team. That's what the Panthers could be if he takes that next step up. Then they could be that because they're
right there.
Their defense is there. Yeah, their defense
and the division
and Ted is awesome.
I was going to say, it doesn't hurt that they play in a bad division either.
Mm-hmm.
They're terrible. Then the game of the weekend, specifically for me, I think it's one of the best games I've ever seen in the playoffs. Best probably comeback that I've ever seen. The Bears took down their hated rival Green Bay Packers. Yes, I love it.
Did you thank me
by
at all
not
yesterday?
Playing any other quarter but the 4th. So
Did you
exactly.
thank me at all yesterday?
What'd you say?
Did you thank me at all yesterday? Because
yes, I need to thank you. I can't have you choosing the Bears and then all of a sudden we lose. Like that's what I need. I need as long as
I even said I'm picking the Packers for you, Brian. And then you're gonna rub it in that you went perfect. Maybe I'll pick the Bears this week.
Whoa, pause. No.
Maybe I'll pick the Bears too. Why not?
No, we can't have that, guys. You did. You picked the Bears last week, but you said he said I picked the Bears,
but I was going for the Packers.
Yeah, yeah, no, of course.
Just like whatever.
Hey, I was right though. The Bears did win,
100%. And I gotta say, if I'm talking about my team, I'm gonna say Caleb Williams made some of the best throws I've ever seen anyone make. He also made some of the worst throws I've ever seen anyone make.
Don't praise him now. You hate
him. He's I think he has this unbelievable height and talent, but he also needs to make his layups. If he makes his layups, the dude's going to be phenomenal. Can he make his layups? I don't know. It's going to be a question. But that's going to be great. So they're going to play each other. Then we go to Buffalo, Jacksonville. I was worried. Watching the game, I didn't know. I thought Jacksonville could have came back.
Hey, we were right in the fact that we said it was going to be a bit of a shootout, which I feel like it was. And we were almost right when we said whoever has the ball last
is going to win. And
unfortunately, Jacksonville decided that was the one time their offense was going to sputter. So,
yeah, of course. Damn Vegas. How dare you?
Are you ready to say Trevor Lawrence is going to be a good quarterback going forward?
I think he should be. They already kept Kobe Myers. I think if they bring in some more offensive line help, because I just feel like he gets hit quite a bit. So,
what do you think, Alec?
I think he has been good, but I think we saw this 2 seasons ago where he had a terrific stat-wise season, but nothing happened in the playoffs. So 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, he came back and beat the Chargers, but again, that's just Justin Herbert. So.
Right, of course, but. We need both Herbert and actually Trevor Lawrence to do better though in the playoffs. We need to see them doing better there. And my hope is that if this is really a turning leaf for Lawrence, like we know the town is there, then we need to see it consistently, not just for 1 year and then it's off the next. We need to see it consistent.
Dude, I'm going to tell you this. Jacksonville wins if they run the ball with Travis Etienne. If they decide don't forget that he exists. I think he's averaging 5.7 yards per carry. I believe they win the game. If they control the ball.
They ran the ball more.
They ran the ball.
Tootin was running on him too. Tootin was the one that propelled that first touchdown.
They literally averaging 7 yards per carry. I think that's what
he was so addicted to passing the ball.
Yep. And they're so interested in making someone a hero instead of going ahead and just letting it go. And I think they would have won the game, which would have hurt Josh Allen. But we got to remember the Bills, guys, this was the first time the Bills will win a playoff game away. The only time they've won. All this time we talking about Josh Allen and everything, he has never won an away game.
That's crazy. And he almost lost this one.
He almost lost this one. But he's going to have to do it again because he's going to have to go on the road again, which is going to be interesting. And we have to discuss that later. Then after that, we got San Francisco going against your Philadelphia Eagles, and exactly what we said was happening. The worry that we had about Philadelphia kind of happened. Exactly, their offense is so predictable that my 9-year-old daughter could tell you what's going to happen every play, and the defense knew what was happening, and they lost because of those things. It doesn't matter what was happening.
4th and 13, it was all goes.
So goes.
Someone was like breaking down the play. They were like, "Where was Jalen Hurts supposed to throw?"
The worst play that I saw that game was 3rd and 17. Let's just run it up the gut with Saquon Barkley. And I was like, are you kidding me? It's the 4th quarter. Why are you playing? Oh my God. My lady could tell you I was getting mad, but I told her, listen, before the game even started, I'm going to be pissed off at this offense because they're going to be too conservative, predictable, and they're going to have to rely on the defense again like they have almost every single week. It doesn't matter how good your defense is if your offense is too conservative. Does not matter.
And I will tell you this. I still stand by what I said about A.J. Brown. I still think they trade him. I know everyone can tell me I still think they trade him. I still think Nico Collins is somewhere they're going to end up looking at. I think they trade him. I can see New England. Go ahead and say, what if I gave you the 1st and the 3rd? I could see New England doing it. Like, because
Mike, if Mike McDonald goes there, they can get a Waddle.
Possibly.
Well, they already got Smith, though. I don't know if they need 2 almost.
They need another big body guy that they believe in. And I think that's why I look at some of these guys. Nico Collins is a guy who has positive attitude from Michigan, who's shown he can play in any type of weather. So when you talk about Philly, that's a guy that you can look at. When you talk about maybe go for these first rounds, get some extra picks to maybe not rebuild but retool. Get your offensive line a little bit younger, and then say, we're going to go with a younger receiver and see how it goes.
I mean, I think whatever they decide to do, it will be fine because the Eagles are, even though they had such a horrific offense season, they still somehow, once again, for like the 4th year in a row, had 2 wide receivers with 1,000+ receiving yards. I don't know how they did it this year with that atrocious offense, but they did it.
And they only threw for like 3,000 yards.
I know. So
they don't throw the ball to anyone else. It's too simple. And you don't use your running backs out of the backfield. You don't throw the one tight end. Like, you guys got to get to this is the new NFL. The new NFL is you have 2 tight ends. You're going to have to throw the ball to both of them. You're going to have to open up the game with your running backs. You have to figure out different things, your crossing routes. You should have 5 receivers over 400 yards, 500 yards. That's just what you should have.
I'm pretty sure if anyone's leaving Philly, the 2 that come to mind is either Dotson, because I think his contract is up, and I know Goddard's contract, I believe, is up now. If not, he has 1 more year. And what better time to shop around Goddard when he has had his career year?
So let's get rid of the only guy who can catch the
does.
ball. Okay, that sounds good.
That's a winning. Clearly, AJ Brown.
I like it. Let the Eagles get rid of him. Let the Eagles get rid of him. That's fine.
The only guy they got. Let's get rid of him.
There's a reason why on that fourth down with the game on the line, he chose to go to Goddard with 3 people on.
He's older too. So why would you try to trade it? Who's going to give you a king's ransom? You go with someone who's talented that could get you a lot more. I think that makes more sense to me, but whatever.
Whatever Howie does, we'll trust.
All right. So then we talk about New England against those Chargers because we all knew what the hell was going to happen there. New England whooped their ass. Exactly what I expected them to do. And the Chargers couldn't do anything. Justin Herbert just can't play in the playoffs. I don't know what it is, but he can't perform well.
It's hard to play when you're on your back.
Yeah, it's because you lost 3 left tackles. Yeah. And then 3 left tackles and 2 right tackles.
Hey, Mel Williams moved on. You got that, Alan.
No need to cares. B, whatever, B. What's up? How you feeling? No, New England, I gotta say, Drake May is not phenomenal, but I think he's just good. He's steady. Everything you expect him to do, he pretty much does. And
one interception wasn't even his fault. So
I agree. The interception definitely was not his fault.
I agree. I wasn't amazed by anything he did, but they did what they needed to do to win. That defense, if it plays like it did against the Chargers the rest of the way,
I don't know, man. Go against this Texas. That Texas defense is a problem.
Oh, that final score is going to be 7-3.
That's what I was going to say.
I don't know who scored. I don't know who scored points in that game.
That's just all 2 points.
Right? Safety. Final score was 4-2. That's crazy.
Does Drake May running the ball as much as he does worry you?
I think Drake May has to run the ball. That's the one thing about him, because when you think about Drake May, Mr. probably going to win MVP, Drake May, he does both. And I think when a quarterback is mobile, it keeps the defense honest. If he's not running the ball and stays in the pocket, which is something he should not be doing, they could very well lose that game simply because you're not using what got you to the playoffs. Your running game, your quarterback who can do both. So,
yeah, but do you want your running back, especially against a team like the Texans, getting hit? Look at Aaron Rodgers
for a reason.
You do not want to play that.
The linebacker that game.
Exactly. You want to run on that team? Well, let's get to that game. That's Texas.
Aaron Rodgers was like, intentional grounding, sign me up.
Like, I'm not going to get these guys.
I don't have the ball anymore. Don't hit me.
Are you guys surprised that we saw the Texans dominate that game the way they did?
I'm gonna put it this way. I was super tired on Monday. I went to sleep. It was the third quarter and it was 7-6. I woke up and the final score was 30-6. I was like, what happened?
The defense is
it was all the defense. It was like a pick 6 and it was basically all the defense from what I saw.
Can you guys give me the QBR of Aaron Rodgers for that game?
Because good Lord knows freaking
no, but I can bet you it was probably terrible.
Center.
Probably 50, 56 or something like that.
I'm going to say 32.5.
Aaron Rodgers' QBR was 14.3.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, if you just spike the ball every play, you get a 39.9.
He was 17-33 for 146 yards, 1 interception, but all those sacks.
You think CJ Stroud in the center are doing extra practice this week?
Man, I surely hope so. Because how many times can
you guys lose because you couldn't even get the QB the ball? That's sad.
Yep. So Willie Marks had 112 yards off 19 carries still, almost 6 yards per carry. Going that Steelers defense that's supposed to be able to stop the run like crazy, but just did not. Jalen Warren could not get off. It looked terrible. I really look forward to this game when we talk about the Texas versus New England. That's going to be something, man.
I think what happened with the Steelers defense is they played their hearts out in that first half, and then when things start going sideways, they were like, "Why should we try anymore?" Our offense couldn't do us any favors.
And then I guess the biggest news coming out of that game, that 30-6 game, is that Mike Tomlin decides to step down as NFL as the coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
When you look how quick the Steelers organization was like, "Hey, this was all his idea. We had nothing to do with it."
You know why, right? Because they maintain his rights. So if he wants to go, and Miami wants to go hire Mike Tomlin, they have to trade for him.
I think it's going to be more of like a Sean Payton, where he takes maybe a year off, do analytics and whatnot, and then there'll be a trade and he'll go somewhere else.
Very possible. It's crazy to see both Harbaugh and him just gone.
37 years of coaching experience gone.
I know. So now the question is, where did they land? Where did they go? I know the Giants interviewed John. Okay. So we'll see what happens.
Random trivia for you guys. I know you asked a question, Alec. But so they were 1-2 tenured. Who's 1-2 now? Longest tenured head coaches.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna guess Andy Reid and Sean McVay.
You got one. Andy Reid, 13 years, longest tenured head coach. Number two.
And then you said number 2. Ooh.
It's 9 years.
Ooh.
I'll give
That's
you
why I thought Sean McVay would be this.
Nope. Not Sean McVay.
He must be number 3.
Division. Same division.
Oh, Kyle Shanahan.
It's Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
He's been with the 49ers for 9 years.
How long was Sean McVay coach, though?
He...
What, 7? Is it
7? 6? 7? I think he's been since 2018.
Wow. Since 2017. So it's 9, but it's not as long. He was hired. He was hired like in December or July or something like that. It was like June or July. Yeah. Okay. I can see that. Okay.
So yeah, my yeah, he's not.
It's crazy. The only standing coach over in that division is the Browns coach, isn't it? Oh, sorry, not the Browns. It should be the Bengals.
The Bengals, because they didn't want to do anything. And the Bengals fans are like, why are we the only ones who can change coaches?
Trivia. What was the Bears' name before they're called the Bears? They're called the Staleys.
Staleys. See, I wouldn't know that. That sounds like something from like the 1920s or something. That's what that sounds like.
Hey, Brandon said, let's talk Marvel. No, that's tomorrow. Tonight, I cannot wait to talk about some of these games. What was your favorite game from the last weekend?
Man,
I mean, I'm not going to ask myself.
49ers.
Ooh. Is it because you're
I know why. Yeah.
Is it because you're a hater?
Yeah. It's
no, I actually thought, I don't know. I feel like, I didn't, I'm not going to lie. I didn't watch the Bears game.
Oh, that's just terrible.
I'm not going to lie.
I obviously didn't watch the
game either.
Because the Bears game was freaking amazing.
The games I watched
for one quarter.
The Panthers game was pretty good.
The whole game was pretty good.
At the end.
I gotta say, the Green Bay Packers.
If you're a Packers fan,
the Green Bay Packers are going
for a
decade. The Bears
Packers going nowhere, by the way.
The Bears Packers are going to be a rivalry again for another decade. It's what it is. Because I know about Jordan Love. Jordan Love is good, bro. I hate him.
First time
he's good.
We beat the Packers since a week after World War II.
No, we beat them.
Or Pearl Harbor. Sorry, Pearl Harbor.
First time we beat them in the playoffs.
In the playoffs,
because we were either we were bad or they were bad. So we
first time you beat them in the playoffs since a week. After Pearl Harbor.
I
will say
one of the two.
I really enjoyed the Rams and Panthers game. To me, that game, I really thought that the Panthers had a legitimate shot to beat them. And it proved literally the way that they were beating them was the exact way that I thought if they could beat them that they would. It just didn't happen to work out that way on the last drive for the Rams. They just managed to just get a touchdown and win the game. Just as simple as that. Now I get to look forward to college. And I get to watch my college team in the Natty probably lose, but I'm going to believe that they can pull off the upset.
What do you think of Juwan Jennings throwing the touchdown pass to McCaffrey?
It was nice. Actually, it was a good play call. I enjoyed seeing that play call.
That was a great play call. And you know what? I wish we would have called a play like that, boy, that would.
You just gotta play. You just gotta call any play. You guys suck. So that doesn't even matter. You're not gonna call anything creative. So I'm not even worried about that.
Yeah, but the good news is that he's gone. He's fired. And I have no worries. I saw that comment literally on Sleeper. As soon as the news came out, the first comment was that Ding Dong Ditch, the witch is dead. Oh my gosh. But no, I know that usually people, fans will say, oh, well, next year we're going to be back at it, this and that. And I normally say that they're kind of crazy for saying that, unless their team is known historically to do that. Like a dynasty. So let's say Tom Brady and the Patriots, Mahomes and the Chiefs, Joe Montana, 49ers, stuff like that. Yeah, you can see that. With the roster the Eagles have, as long as they just have an offensive guard who's creative, they're scary. That's all that they need. That's all that they need.
You have to prove it. And remember, I told you that this is that year. I said about the Eagles.
Hire your scary offensive coordinator first.
This is the year that they're going to end up losing all these games. I said they're going to lose, right? And I said the first round of playoffs, they're going to play them and they're going to lose, right? This is exactly what happened because their offense it's not scary. And eventually their offensive line is going to have to be rebuilt. And that's going to be a problem.
With
Lane Johnson ain't coming through that door all the time.
No, that's true. But
let's put a death nail into the wild card. I went blue in the face talking about the Bears all yesterday, so we're going to be done with that. As far as the Packers go, because the Packers suck. F the Packers, so I'm out of that. But let's talk about the divisional round. Okay, here are the 4 games. Okay, we got Buffalo against Denver, which is interesting. I want to hear you guys take on that. We got San Francisco against Seattle without George Kittle, who tore Achilles, which is
Achilles. So he's done for even next season, probably.
It's another player sacrifice for Christian McCaffrey.
Crazy. It just makes him stronger. That's all it does. He takes the blood. I am now Super McCaffrey. I cannot be stopped.
We got Houston against New England, which is a really crazy game, and we got the Rams against the Bears. Okay, so let's start off with Buffalo, Tennessee. Denver. I'm sorry, Buffalo, Denver. What do you guys think you're going to see?
Well, is it crazy for me to say that since the Broncos are just the Eagles AFC version that I think that the Bills are going to pull off the upset and win?
Nope.
I
probably bet on Josh Allen.
Yeah,
just like I told you last week.
If I had to imagine, I would say the Bills are probably favored in this game.
I would say Bills win this, and then depending on who they play in the championship will decide if they're going to win it or not. If they're not playing Houston, then I think that they have a real shot to win it.
So as of right now, Denver is a 1.5 point favorite,
which means Buffalo's favorite because you get the automatic 3 for being at home.
Okay. So that's what we got for that one. Do you think Bo Nix can do anything? Is there anything that Denver can do to make you choose them over the Buffalo Bills?
They would have to be non-conservative. That's the only way it would play, meaning that they do deep balls, they do creative plays, trick plays. They rely on that balanced offense. But even then,
going to say the opposite. If they can run the ball,
against Buffalo, you can. You can.
You can definitely do that against Buffalo because that's the one thing about Buffalo. Their defense, especially against the run, not great.
Yes, but their bread and butter has always been that defense this year for Denver. So if they just rely on that and don't score enough points, they'll end up just like the Eagles, going one and done because their offense play calling will be just not that great. But yes, if they can run all over them, then they won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but if their offense can run the ball, keep control of the clock, their defense is good enough. Got to stop Josh Allen once or twice.
But
you get at least a couple field goals.
Yeah, but you're also talking about Josh Allen, though, who he does well against pretty much anybody.
I don't know. I think the Broncos defense can slow him down. The question is, what's the best way to keep Josh Allen off the from winning? Keep him off the damn field. So he can't do anything if he's off the damn field. Yeah, how did he lose against Mahomes? He lost with Mahomes because Mahomes was on the field, and they realized Mahomes had the ball last. That's the way you beat Josh Allen. You keep him off the field and you run the ball. So I kind of understand. I understand exactly what Alec is saying. I understand exactly where he's coming from. I think you do have to run the ball, run, play action. Run, playoffs.
You have to do something that's not just fully like to be expected, because do you think the Bills are not going to expect them to just run the ball 20 times, 30 times? And that's including
I don't think it matters.
on design.
I do believe Denver can and might that you're going to get a great scheme out of Broncos. They might not be creative, but they're great schemes. Look at their wins. They've only lost the 3 times they lost, right? Were the beginning of the season, the Colts and Chargers, right? Since then, besides the Jaguar game, they've won.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they're doing. If they control the clock, have a great defense. How many people hear all the time that defenses win championships?
I literally been saying that.
So
it's
defense win championships. If you can run the ball and you don't be stupid, you can win this game.
I think. Well, that's why I say if you run the ball, keep Josh Allen off, you completely limiting. I mean, granted, there's always a chance you can fumble, but at least you're not having Knicks playing hero ball.
and I would probably even
minimum. I think you do have to be able to pass the ball at times. Like you can't just completely run the ball. I do agree with that, Alec. But I'm just saying, if you can run the ball, which watch all season the tape, the Bills can't stop the run.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at freaking Sean Tucker had like 55 fantasy points against him, but the Bills still won.
Yeah, no.
And look at it. If Travis Etienne got the ball, and if they would have ran the ball, they would have probably won the game. And I will say this: I would probably pick the Broncos if J.K. Dobbins was there. I don't believe R.J. Harvey's enough to beat the Bills.
Or Vidal. No, he was the other guy there.
Yeah.
Nobody.
So like literally, I don't believe they have enough there right now. So I think Josh Allen can pull it off too.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think he can. Now the other AFC game, that one's really exciting to me.
Well, we're going to go to the next game, which is San Francisco-Seattle, because I'm just going that order. Sorry. San Francisco-Seattle. Does San Francisco have any chance?
Of course, they always have a chance with Kyle Shanahan at coach.
They just played them 2 weeks ago, and they lost, but it was like 13.
They did,
but so if the offense could show up, which without Kittle remains to be seen. But
no, I know. So everything says that they should not win, right? Because there's too many injuries. They have to pretty much play a perfect game. If they want to beat Seattle, they have to play a perfect game. No turnovers. That's the only way that they're going to beat them. But I'm still picking Seattle. I think Seattle is just too talented comparatively to them, and they're at home. I can't see them losing. Plus, I'm originally from Washington, so I can say that it's also still a very loud stadium. That's the only way to beat them this year. You have to play perfect against them. So,
is that the only way?
It also remains to be seen if Sam Darnold can play in the postseason too. You saw how bad he looked with the Vikings.
I know that.
You literally took the words out of my damn mouth. The question is, can Sam Darnold actually play in the damn playoffs?
We're about to find out.
Yeah. We got Eddie says San Francisco, another team with duct tape and band-aids facing the freight train. Ooh, okay. I think Purdy and Christian McCaffrey are going to keep this game interesting. I don't believe they've had any blowouts. I can see this being real close. And the question is, can Sam Darnold maintain himself, not do too much, and let the defense let the defense carry him to the win? They have everything they need. They have probably, I would say Puka is probably the best wide receiver, but I would say JSN is probably the second and have more yards. They have 2 running backs that can kill it. They have a great defense. The question is,
Walker in between the 20s and Charbonnet.
It's like Charbonnet comes running in and gets all the touchdowns. So they got all the things you want. And when you're looking for a team to be in the NFC part for the Super Bowl, you're looking for those type of things, and they have it all. But if you told me that San Francisco won, I'd be like, well, I can see it.
Yeah, I'd be a little bit surprised considering that this game could, if it is close, then it would be close, or it'll be a blowout, just like last time. It's one of the two. I don't see. Like I said, they have to play, I think, a perfect, smart game, and if they do, then that really shakes up the NFC. I think, because then people will have to take the 49ers actually very seriously despite them being a crippled team. Like so far, people are just saying, "Oh well, the 49ers are hurt." Like just beat them. They're beatable now because there are all these injuries. So
name me the 3 losses that Seattle's had this season.
49ers.
That is a good
49ers
question.
are 1.
49ers won.
49ers are 1. All right. They beat them before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was it the Rams?
The Rams? Yep.
Makes sense.
And the other one, I don't know if you guys would grab, would be Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Tampa Bay beat the Seahawks?
Yeah. So
anything can happen.
Oh, my point is that, if you keep it close, you can beat this team because they're not going to blitz you. They're not going to run away with this game. So, as I said, San Francisco's won before. Though they lost the last week of the season. We saw that game. They weren't pulling out anything special at all. They weren't trying to do anything at all. They didn't care about their left tackle. They didn't care about nothing. This is going to be a closer game. So, may the best team win. We'll see.
The 49ers were 100%. They'd be like the favorite to win the Super Bowl, right?
At this point, yes. At this point.
Vrabel's probably going to win it, but I really
Shanahan
feel like Shanahan should be out there.
Terrific.
Because you look at what he's done this year with all those injuries. Oof.
I agree.
That's insane.
All right. Game 3, Houston, New England. The game that Alex was waiting to talk about. So I'll let you go. Go ahead.
All right. This game, I think, decides truthfully who I think has the best odds of going to the Super Bowl. If Houston wins, they are my favorite to go to the Super Bowl, and I hope that they do go. Because this team, unlike the Broncos, has a defense and a good enough offense. They do enough on offense, I think, deserves them being in a championship game. And if it's the Patriots, well, then it puts to bed some, questions that y'all brought up earlier, which was they played really nobody in the regular season. Yet now they just beat the best defense in the league, Houston, if that happens. And they should be taken very seriously because no one really dominates Houston. Nobody, especially in the fourth quarter. Talking about the best fourth quarter defense. So if they somehow beat them, especially in the fourth quarter, that tells me more that the Patriots have probably the best shot to go all the way. But
the Bears might have a little something to say about
exactly. I was saying, have you not been watching fourth quarter?
I'm saying I'm
going to
say it before I can see the look on Brian's face.
The Bears have won 7 games in the fourth quarter, bro.
Yeah, well,
it's one game.
We're talking. Yeah, one game that mattered. That being, you know what?
One game that mattered.
Do it this week.
I don't think Houston was down 21.
Yeah, exactly.
Their playoff game.
Yeah, but no, it will be an exciting game, I think, and I would truthfully love to see who wins. Either my original prediction the early season, which was, hey, the Patriots could make it deep playoff push, so that for the season. Or is it going to be Houston? So I think this game will come down to the fourth quarter. I don't think it will come down to who has the ball last. I think it will come down to literally that fourth quarter, which offense decides to overcome that defense. So for now, I'll say Houston because I love defenses way more than offenses in playoffs. So I'll go with Houston for now.
Patriots had a pretty good defense too.
They do.
So
no, they do. I'm not disagreeing here. I'm just saying that I'll go with the number 1 defense in the league for now, and we'll see what happens.
I'm pretty sure the Broncos are right up there too when it comes to defense.
Yeah, that's all true. Can Drake figure out the defensive schemes that are coming? Vrabel has history with versus a Texas coach, but still not enough. That's very interesting. I like what Eddie's talking about. Mark, what do you think?
I think this is probably going to be the most exciting game out of all of them, in my opinion. Because I think if Drake May can do anything, I just don't like Drake May's weapons. Get that man some weapons.
Stephon Diggs not bad.
He's not bad. And
Trayvon Henderson is not bad.
Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
Showing he could be an elite tight end at times. So
you're talking about Hunter Henry, who I think is probably going to have to be his number 1 target. Stephon Diggs, the old man, he's still good.
I would not sleep on this Patriots defense You say that you think Houston's offense can do enough. I don't like Houston's offense.
Their offensive line is terrible.
Their offensive line is god awful. The center can't even get.
Keep in mind the ball. That I was comparing Denver's offense to Houston's offense, and I prefer
like
Houston's offense
more than I like Houston's offense.
I prefer Houston's offense because I think that they at least take chances, whereas I think Denver's too conservative.
Offense, but if I had to choose a passing offense, I might lean towards the Broncos.
So, okay, I watched the Texans a lot, especially this season. I got CJ Stroud on my fantasy team, so of course I pay attention to him.
Of course.
So CJ Stroud really was in a lull. Davis Mills kind of woke up this team. CJ Stroud was able to keep it going. He's not my fourth quarter quarterback. So if the game is close in the fourth quarter, they have to run the ball with Willie Marks. I think that the difference between a lot of these teams is that they can run block. They can't pass block well. And that's the issue. And if you're going off left tackle, those are issues. If you run the ball, if the Texans can establish the run against the Patriots, the Texans will win the game. Hands down. I don't think you can think that the Patriots are going to, establish the run do anything against that Texas team. But Drake May can make plays happen. I think Drake May can score. I can see him scoring 21 points. The question is, can
the offense is going to be a lot different than the offense they just played in the Steelers? That's for sure.
100%. Mm-hmm. And Drake May can make things happen. He's like mini Josh
Travion Henderson, who can in one play can get in the end zone. So.
He can. So these are things that you're going to go against, and that's why I think it's a very interesting game. I don't think it's the best game.
Don't sleep on the fact that it's in New England too. Those fans show up.
Fans will show
whatever.
Up. Yeah.
And what's the weather going to be like?
That could also be a thing too.
If it's windy and snowy, the Texans don't play outside. They play inside.
100%. You're right. So, that's why New England is favored. New England is 3.5-point favorites for this game. Mm-hmm. All right.
Point.
And then I want to go ahead and say the best for last. The Rams goes against the Bears. I don't love this game. I will tell you this. Matthew Stafford is 1-8 in games, playoff games where it's below 40 degrees. I will tell you that. That's kind of skewed, right?
I was gonna say,
because 3 of those games we was with Detroit. Even with that, that means he's 1-5 with the Rams, right? In games below 40 degrees. But then you look at who are his targets? You got Devontae Adams. You think he has a problem with cold? I guarantee you he does not. No. I guarantee you that.
That's true. Playing Green Bay.
Yeah. Do you think Puka Nacua has a problem with cold? God, I guarantee he does not. Do you think Blake Corum has a problem with the cold? No. I triple guarantee you that he does not.
Does Williams? Maybe, because he does fumble. It seems to be like in cold games. But,
there's a route for the Bears to beat this team. Mm-hmm. There's a route. Because, look at Bryce Young. Bryce Young literally almost beat this team. And you think Bryce Young is Houdini. Wait till you see fucking Caleb Williams. So, there's a route there. Am I going to be upset with anyone who doesn't choose the Bears in this game? I ain't stupid. Matt Stafford, I believe when all the chips are down, the Rams are the most well-balanced team in the entire playoffs. That's the team that scares me the most, but they have weaknesses.
It's never a good thing when your team that picked to win the Super Bowl goes up against your team in the playoffs.
100%.
Shit.
I'm like, one way or another, I love what I'm seeing for the Rams. But come on, man. Of course, I'll go with the Bears.
Devontae Adams, is he good to go?
Yes.
I know he got rocked.
Yes, but he
coughing up blood and whatnot.
He is supposed to get. But once again, what would be the factor that could balance this game out for everybody? The weather. It will be 16 degrees. It will be snow flurries. It will be swirling. We're talking about 30 to 40 mile per hour winds. If you had to make anything happen, if the Pope was controlling the weather and deciding what was going to happen for this Bears team, that would be the type of weather that you need for the Bears to be able to beat the Rams. I'm just saying.
Well, unlike Brian here, I do not share in the same sentiment that I think the Rams are the best And I've been saying that I don't like the glaze that the Rams have been getting from media and such, because on paper they look great, but I've seen this team play, and I got to tell you, I do think that the Bears have a realistic shot to beat them. And I'm very tempted to pick them purely because what I saw during the last quarter of the season from them, and when I also saw when they played the Eagles, and then when I saw just in general, they've lost to teams that they should not have lost to, and then they've also lost to teams that is because they had mental mistakes, and those mistakes costed them. To me, as much as Stafford is great and that offense is great, I'm not dismissing that this team is great. It is. But I don't think that they're the best team in the NFC. And I think the Bears being at home gives them that advantage that they can beat them because they will make those mental mistakes. Because I feel like sometimes the Rams are just in their own head, if you know what I mean. Like they think because they are this great of a team that they're going to undermine certain teams like, a Ben Johnson-led Bears. Just saying, to me, I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears won. I think that the Glaze and the Rams are not the best team, and they shouldn't be treated as such. I think that belongs to the Seahawks, which is why for me, if the Bears win, I have it being a Bears-Seahawks championship game. I'm torn, though, because part of me wants to pick the Rams only because of my buddy, because of his brother who passed away, who was a Rams fan. So part of me wants to pick them purely for his brother, because I would like to see him and his family be excited for something. So for your pleasure, Brian, I will pick the Rams to win. So for you, and also for my friend and his passing of his brother,
I haven't really been picking games.
No, that's okay. We'll do it at the end, but you're doing it.
Yeah. So you're telling me there's a chance.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There you go.
That's all right, because you know what? If the game is close in the fourth quarter, I bet you the Bears.
Even if it's not close in the fourth quarter,
I guess it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
As long as it gets to the fourth quarter.
I will say that this is probably going to be a closer game than we expect. So, okay. All right. Since we haven't been picked in all the games, I'm not going to have you go through each game and just pick them. Tell me who you're saying is going to be in the championship game.
All right. AFC, I have Bills versus Houston.
Okay. NFC?
So I'll say that. That one's so unfair. I'll pick my original guess at this point, which would be the Bears versus Seattle.
So
that one I'm more unsure of.
Bills, Houston, Bears, Seattle. All right. Mark, you better not pick for the Bears. I'm just letting you know. Don't you dare.
Do it. Mark, come on. We made room on the couch.
Game. All I'm going to say is how rare is it for Stafford to have two bad games in a row?
I like that. I like that energy. Keep it going.
Pick the Bears. Come on.
He sucked like in that one game, and then he went on that tear of how many straight games of like 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. Lost to the Panthers, comes back, balls out the next game.
But
you have the weather thing on your side. And you are the home team.
So then,
in the AFC, I'm gonna go round 3 Bills Patriots in an AFC Championship game.
Okay,
it's funny how none of us have Denver so far. That's kind of funny.
I think Denver can do it, but I just think this might be Josh Allen's year to get the Super Bowl.
Every other,
of course,
AFC
they'll have the asterisk of you didn't play Mahomes.
No,
I know people are gonna say that,
but if he wins 2 road games, it changes the narrative a little bit. If he wins 2 road games, possibly 3, that changed the narrative on Josh Allen a little bit. So,
and
I'm pretty sure Josh Allen has more playoff games than all the other 3 QBs combined.
So he has all that experience.
He's got that going for him too.
All right, who's your NFC pick?
God, I really want to say the 49ers can win. It's going to be
without George Kittle.
I know, but that's why I said that. If George Kittle was playing, I'd have no problem whatsoever going with the 49ers. But dang, I think I got to go Seattle. I don't want to go
CMC,
Seattle.
Bro. Supercharged CMC. Sacrifice players. Blood for the blood gods for CMC.
So, Come on Seattle Rams, this is where you're going?
Or are you going like me, Seattle Bears? Go Bears. Right?
It's going to be a crazy game. I'll go Rams. I'll give it to you. I know you don't want me to go Bears. I'm gonna say 49ers. I'm gonna go 49ers Rams round 3. It's gonna be round 3s across the board.
Lord. All right. I like it. 49ers Rams.
That'd be interesting.
All right. I know we've been waiting for this thing. For me, I'm going to go for the AFC. I'm going to go Houston definitely winning. I have Houston going there, and I'm going to go with Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen. Perfect. Versus the Houston Bills, Texans. I think this is the AFC.
I do agree with you though. If J.K. Dobbins was playing,
I will go.
What's up, my man?
That's exactly what it is.
They'll be able to run, and I like their defense.
But J.K. Dobbins is not there, so I can't even worry about it. I just say if he's not there, then I'm not going to worry about the Bills. I'm worried because the Bills are going to make it through. And, of course, if I'm going to go to the NFC, come on, I'm picking the Bears. I don't care what the hell you guys going with. I just didn't want Mark to pick the Bears. So I'm going Bears. I already told everyone what I thought was going to happen. I thought that the Bears were going to be winning 21-20. They'll kick a field goal. Matt Stafford will get the ball in the fourth quarter. He's the last one. Matt Stafford used to be Captain Comeback. He's driving right down the field. It's 18 seconds left. Rams get the ball, have the ball on the 22-yard line. They run the ball, lose a couple times. He spikes the ball. He throws the ball to Devontae Adams. It's fourth down. Balls the ball to Devontae Adams. They tip it at the line. Devontae Adams puts a fingertip on it still. Almost comes down with the ball. It slips out his hand. Bears win the game.
What dream did you have last night?
I called
the ball with no timeouts in 18 seconds. Shut up.
I know, right? I know.
I will let you know. I will let you know. I called the end of the Bears game. 100%. Just letting you know, I called it.
Calls one game, and now he thinks.
I called the end of the very first 49ers. Of course, I can't do that now because the closest not played. But I called into that game. So.
You know what's funny about your description is that almost sounded like last year when they were in Philly against the Eagles. That was almost the same exact fourth down. Throws, except for it was Puka Nacua, just incomplete.
Hey, this is a good question for Tosh. It says, would you guys hesitate to draft Dak in the 6th round of a 2 QB league? No way in hell. Especially in fantasy football.
No.
Dak Prescott in the 6th round is excellent because you know what? He has top 7 talent.
He still puts the stats up. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, no, I mean, maybe this year he was going like round 6. I assume it's a 12-man league, 2 QB.
12 to 14.
No, he should be going in in the 4th or sooner because he has that upside of being top 5. I think, truthfully, and he always has. He's a regular season stat machine, and in playoffs he chokes. That's just how he is.
That's what you need for fantasy football. So if I'm going fantasy football, I'm doing this. I'm going Dak 100%. So Bears Broncos Super Bowl, orange and blue bowl. All right, I see you, Don. I see you, Don Rafa.
Again.
Hey, I'm just gonna throw this out here because I will still go against the Bears. But if you win the Super Bowl, I deserve a Super Bowl ring.
Because you picking against
us.
Yeah, 100%. So Grizz said that last night. He definitely got the script right.
Literally.
Dude, it's hilarious. I can't believe that. When I look at it, it was if Devontae Adams drops that last one, or is tipped out of his hands. Woo, boy, I will be a problem all next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, it doesn't matter what it is, I will be a problem. I'm gonna let you guys know that. But I didn't tell you who I have winning the 49ers.
What if it does get tipped and you're like, oh my god, and then Puka just scoops?
Yeah, he catches it and takes it into the house.
Puka Nacua could do that. If anyone could do that, Puka Nacua could do it.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, it's going to Devontae. Oh, it's tipped. And you're like, oh my god. Oh no.
Last year, last year when I came on the show, I got to tote around my Eagles. So I really hope, man, that you get to tote around your Bears. It's been long overdue.
Yeah, I have no problem.
If that does happen, all I gotta say is I better be fucking next.
You're like, I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
I said that this is the Bears 2015 with the Cubs 2015.
16.
No, so 2015 when they made it to the championship game and they lost to the Dodgers and had to come back in 2016 and show what they're doing. I believe that this is the Bears 2015. You know, and then we'll come back next year. We'll be able to fill the holes and then be a problem next year. But I don't believe it's this year's Super Bowl again. But I'm going to go all the way. I'm picking them Bears until it falls off. I'm riding the rails until it falls off. I'm just letting you know. But I'm going to say this Bears. I'm going to go Bears 49ers.
I can't wait for our teams to play each other in the
Bears 49ers, man. You do not want to play the Seahawks, huh?
Oh, I think the 49ers just find a way to win. And I don't believe it's Sam Darnold. It's Sam Darnold I don't believe in. That's not the rest of that whole team. That defense is phenomenal. I just don't believe in Sam Darnold.
Man. If it is Seattle versus the Bears, it'll be a battle of which QB are you going to trust more? Because I know you've had your gripes with Caleb all season long. Mm-hmm. And if Sam Darnold can prove that he can win the playoffs, then, you know.
No, it would 100%. 100%. So Taj says, do y'all think the 49ers will stack the box and make Jazz in and Darnold beat them? I just don't see the 49ers offense being able to consistently score Seattle defense. I would say this. So when the 49ers played the Bears, they didn't have George Kittle. And they had their second on tight end, did phenomenally. They did not skip a beat. He was catching bad passes there left and right.
They were even throwing to him after Kittle got hurt in the
for the first time ever, because he did the beginning when he was hurt. He was throwing to him, he was killing it, and then Kittle came back. They didn't throw to them ever again. Kittle gets hurt again, and they throw to him again. And
Hodges, I think his name is.
I think it's Hodges. Yeah, but I look at that, and that makes me think that 49ers somehow figure out a way. So I'm going basically with the underdogs for both teams in both of these games, San Francisco and the Bears. And I cannot wait to talk about that next week for that. But guys, we made it to the hour, and you know what we do next? We got to watch Gridiron Heights. So let me get this thing set up. I have it.
Race continues.
All right, we're going to watch this. I'm going to enjoy this.
See this. This can be
Let's
great.
Break this down, guys. All right. If you guys see a sign, we'll go back and we'll read it. But let's just watch this through first. I want to just enjoy the first view. Cool?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's do this.
Welcome to the Winter Wildcard Games, a week showcasing the best teams, and the Panthers? Oh, good for them.
Good for them. Bobsledding.
It's not a false start if you just ignore it.
Coach, is this safe? It's called skeleton because it's supposed to be scary.
Feels like I have an uphill battle, but my dude is just kind of like using gravity. Old sport, that's an offensive line. I don't have one of those.
Make a path.
They make it pretty easy for me.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock.
You can't do that in curling.
Guys, let's talk about this. What's he? Oh, he's doing the cheese graters. I love this. And the judges look baffled, trying to figure out if love is good or not.
Come on, Bryce. This is your moment.
I think we know how this will go. Moving on.
Duval.
Wow.
And you're sure the Chiefs aren't competing? They're here somewhere. I can feel it. Well, time to implode.
Sir, yes, sir.
Let's do this again next year. Gosh, I suppose I'm just a natural at this.
At least the internet will be proud of me.
All he needs are 3 points to win. The Rams advance to the Divisional Round.
That was the
What's my new wild card, Sally?
No!
Just stick the landing, Josh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Or you could make it epic. Epic! 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 We really did it. It really is the Bills' year.
Sorry, there's actually 3 more rounds.
Coach, would you stay if you'd won? If my uncle was my father, then my cousin would be my sister.
We're gonna miss this. This is the life.
Warm and cozy by the fire.
Mug full of hot cocoa. Almost wish we didn't have to get back out there and play in the biggest game of our lives next week.
Wait, what? That was hilarious. Why we're not picking the Seahawks?
Oh man,
Gridiron Heights notes.
Oh, Todd says I got Seattle and Rams winning, but I think the Rams and Bears game will be much more competitive than 49 Seattle. Interesting. Mm-hmm. That's very interesting. Mm-hmm. If I was breaking down, like if I put my prognostication hat on and it was just about fan stuff, you start looking at it. The way Seattle's defense is right now, they should be able to beat the 49ers. Mm-hmm. The way everything looks at how it's lined up, the people that are hurt, the way they stop the run, the way the defensive line could get pressure on with 4, they should be able to beat the 49ers. The 49ers don't have any of those stars besides Christian McCaffrey on offense. If you're looking at that, then there's no doubt that Seattle should win. I'm just really going off. I don't believe Darnold right CMC. Now. If you stop CMC and Darnold doesn't lose you the game, they win the game. I just don't think that Darnold will stop losing the game. You know, but if I'm looking at it, it does make sense. The Rams and Bears game, the Bears have probably put pressure on a quarterback. Matthew Stafford is a quarterback who's stationary, but if you don't put pressure on him, he's literally eats you alive. Like, so that's problematic. But the Bears have done it the whole season. So I'm just going to go with my heart. But, you know, with that, but if I was looking at it, breaking down how the offenses and defenses work, it's just, I will have a problem. I will probably end up picking the Broncos over the Bills, you know, and I probably would end up picking Houston, probably do New England over Houston, because you look at New England, who has probably the 3rd or 4th best defense, and New England's offense is much better than Houston's offense. I will probably end up picking them. But I'm going opposite on all those things, guys. Bills, Texas, Bears, 49ers. It doesn't matter. I said, I'm a Cowboy fan, by the way. I hate watch last week with Philly. This week is San Francisco.
Gotcha. I was going to say, because if you're a Cowboys fan, I know for a fact you hate Eagles, Giants, Commanders, or Bummanders, and you absolutely hate the 49ers. I don't know what it is about Cowboys 49er fans, but y'all just hate each other almost as much as we hate each other. I swear.
It's funny. So, Mark is a Commander fan. You can tell he's a Philly fan because he's
totally
the bird head.
The bird.
Hey, you know all about the Bears for me, man. You know, I'm all about that team, and I know what everyone's going to say, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I think what's going to be really interesting is next week, depending on who wins. We're talking about third time around playing the team. That's going to be problematic for a lot of teams because they know what everyone's doing. You know, so there's no ifs, ands, but you know exactly how they're going to run the game. You know their game plan. It's just going to be battle of the wills, and then so next week is just about the will. So 90s was pure hatred. I enjoy Steve Young and his concussions. I see you. I love Steve Young, but I understand. All right, guys. You guys got anything else for tonight?
Anything else for the night? Nothing that's NFL related. I'm just gonna say, go you! Let's go win that championship. Let's go win that natty.
Oh, Indiana!
Go!
Yeah, as I say, yeah, Indiana.
No, I know.
That's the team.
The one thing I don't like about college is that if there is such a gap, then you know who's gonna win because that's just the unfortunate thing. But fun fact: the last time Hurricanes won a natty was 2001. So if they did win this, man, it'd be probably one of the longest droughts for an ACC team.
One of the greatest college football teams of all time.
Yeah. I was like, do you not remember? Like, I remember the game.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. I remember the game.
Probably younger than us. So, you know.
Go Canes, baby. Go with the U. You can't go wrong.
Be players from that team.
Me too.
Even if
I can remember talk about Maurice Claret from Ohio State.
Oh, yeah.
So another Big Ten team that beat the ACC team which was the ACC at the time, but whatever. Yeah. So I'm just telling you, I still go Indiana on this one because Indiana's gonna kick their ass.
And Indiana does look pretty damn good. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised, but I gotta believe my team, damn it. Just like you and the Bears.
I have one last thing to talk about.
Okay.
What do you think about the QB from Oregon disrupting the whole draft?
Dude, that was crazy. Deciding to come back?
Yeah.
Like he just said, I'm coming back. What?
Mm-hmm. They even brought in a transfer QB to replace him, and I think he's a senior. I was like, oh, that's messed up. But okay.
He's probably looking at it and saying, I don't want to be drafted by any of these teams.
I wouldn't want to be drafted by the Jets either. So,
I mean, come on. I mean, look how many careers they almost ended and have ended.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I had no.
How sad is it that people rather go back to college than get drafted by the Jets?
Well, I got one answer for you.
The goddamn Jets.
Goddamn.
Who the hell want to play for that damn team? Man, I feel so bad for Justin Fields having to be there. Man, terrible. Either way it goes, guys, I cannot wait for this weekend. Saturday's going to be a lot of fun. Once again, Saturday's Buffalo, Denver, San Francisco, Seattle. So by the time we have the morning spike on Sunday, we'll know one half of what's going to happen for the championship game. We'll then break down our New England and Chicago games. Can't wait to see you guys on that on Sunday. Can't wait to hear what you guys have your opinions of it. You already know who we pick. We'll be listening to you guys on the morning spike or at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. So can't wait to talk about that with you guys. Till then, bear down, don't fly, you can fly, and we'll get out of here.
Fly.
All right, guys. Peace.
Later, guys.
Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. When I watch me elevate.